Lewis Hamilton's prolonged-awaited debut with Ferrari has in the long run came about, and the effects have left the Italian media in marvel, from his first laps at Fiano to his heartfelt radio messages. Hamilton's initial days as a Ferrari riding pressure are already making headlines global. But what exactly did the Italian press have to mention? Approximately his test. How did Hamilton cope with the project of adapting to Ferrari's automobile? And most significantly, what does this propose for the scooter's ambitions heading into one of the most aggressive Formula One seasons in state-of-the-art reminiscence? Stick round due to the reality. We are diving into each detail, from the Tifosi's satisfaction to Hamilton's relationship together collectively along with his new engineer, and the groundbreaking strategies Ferrari is enforcing to make this partnership a fulfillment. Earlier than we dive in, ensure to interrupt that like button, subscribe to the channel, and prompt notifications. Do not forget me. You could need to live till the very end of this video due to the reality. What we are about to expose need to redefine Ferrari's future and Hamilton's legacy. The picture of Lewis Hamilton in Ferrari red has been a long time coming. For almost many years, Hamilton ruled Formula One, with Mercedes becoming one of the sports activities. Sports most the achievement drivers. However, no matter his unrivaled achievements, Hamilton usually dreamed of racing for Ferrari. That dream, in the long run, have grown to be a fact this week, as he took to the Fiorano circuit for his first check with the crew. In step with Ferrari's group, critical Fred Vasseur, Hamilton has well known the Scaria because of the Reality 2004. Even as he modified into but mountaineering their ranks in junior training, speedy forward to 2023, and the seven-time world champion made the bold desire to depart Mercedes after 12 seasons, to sign up for Ferrari knowledge. This might be his very last threat to compete for the sports activity's maximum iconic team. His arrival has already electrified the Tusi and set immoderate expectations for the 2025 season. Hamilton's first day at Fano have emerged as now not something brief of a spectacle fans started gathering as early as 5 chai, braving the bloodless to trap a glimpse in their new hero. By the time Hamilton emerged from the storage, the institution modified into humming with pleasure. Ferrari flags waved inside the air, and chants of Forza Ferrari echoed across the tune. It became a second that felt more like a celebration than a check session. Italian media have defined the scene as a festival of hope, consistent with Sky Italy's Vicky Perea. The surroundings modified into electric-powered it become like a party. The Tusi had been so excited they have waited goodbye for this second, and Hamilton's presence has already brought a new degree of strength to Ferrari. This level of enthusiasm isn't always unexpected. Ferrari is more than only an organization. In Italy, it's a rustic-wide symbol, and Hamilton's arrival has reignited desires of a championship-triumphing season. Hamilton took to the track in Ferrari's SF23, the automobile from seasons in the beyond, at the same time as the damp and cold situations made grip a venture. Hamilton's focus changed into clean, adapt to the auto, and begin building a connection together with his new institution. The consultation wasn't approximately placing document lap instances, it became about understanding Ferrari systems, experimenting with settings and offering comments to his engineers. Observers noted that Hamilton wasn't just cruising, he became actively checking out the car's limits. He adjusted brake stability, experimented with the EDI, or even made a few intentional lockups to recognize the car's conduct in tough conditions, consistent with Perea. This wasn't pretty. Lots set up laps. Hamilton modified into already pushing to examine the nuances of Ferrari's system. Translating what he observed out in the simulator to the music, one of the maximum talked about moments from the test came inside the course of a normal radio. Take a look at Hamilton's race engineer Riccardo Adami requested him for a easy confirmation. However, Hamilton's reaction becomes something but regular. Wow, whoa, it's a wow, that turned out to be a terrific. In only a few words, Hamilton captured the emotion of the moment, his tone modified into complete of awe, exhilaration, and probable even a touch of disbelief for a motive pressure who has carried out nearly the whole thing in Formula One. This unusual display of emotion spoke volumes. It wasn't quite a good deal driving a car. It turned out to be about understanding a dream turning into part of Ferrari's legendary records and feeling the passion of the Tusi. For the primary time, the reaction to this radio message become instant. Social media lit up with enthusiasts calling it the begin of something. Ancient Italian media described it as a second that encapsulates the spirit of Ferrari, highlighting how Hamilton's emotional connection to the group may be a game-changer. For each event, Hamilton's dating together with his new race engineer, Riccardo Adami, can be critical for his achievement at Ferrari. Adami, who has formerly labored with Sebastian Vettel, and Carlos Sainz, is thought for his calm demeanor and strategic statistics. Vettel, as soon as described him as a pal, and a person who's aware about the soul of Ferrari. Reports recommend that Hamilton reached out to Vettel earlier than becoming a member of Ferrari to invite approximately Adami, coming from Mercedes, in which his partnership with Peter Bonington come to be mythical. Hamilton is familiar with the importance of receive as true, with and communication collectively with his race engineer. Early signs and symptoms, and signs suggest that the pair are already building a sturdy rapport, with a DHY guiding Hamilton via Ferrari systems. Sooner or later of the test, Italian news hounds have been short to reward Hamilton's method to the take a look at the identical time as a few first of all questioned whether or no longer or not he may want to evolve to Ferrari's precise surroundings. His meticulous interest to detail and willingness to test have silenced the doubters. Ferrari targeted outlets, like La Gazzetta dello Sport, highlighted Hamilton's professionalism, describing him as a motive pressure, whom thuds each lap with the precision of an engineer. Even Sky Italy cited that Hamilton's debut introduced the experience of renewed purpose to Ferrari. This isn't always pretty lots of driving force adapting to a present-day vehicle. Peria described it's far about a champion bringing his legacy and experience to raise an entire group. Hamilton's check wasn't quite masses, acclimatization. It changed into the first step in a bigger plan to make Ferrari a championship contender in 2025, with Charles Lear as his teammate. Ferrari now has one of the strongest using pressure lineups on the grid. However, coping with ambitious drivers may be an assignment. Can Ferrari harness their blended know-how to obtain greatness, or will internal competition create friction? Hamilton's first laps in a Ferrari are not satisfactory a moment for the history books. They are a declaration of purpose for Ferrari. It's miles about reclaiming their legacy as components, one's most iconic organization. For Hamilton, it's miles about writing the final bankruptcy of his illustrious career within the maximum storied group in motorsport records. The Tusi are hopeful, the media is humming, and the extent is ready for a season complete of drama, exhilaration, and the pursuit of greatness. What do you believe you studied is Lewis Hamilton? The crucial trouble that Ferrari has been looking for to release their long-favored bypass once more to championship glory. His arrival marks now not only a new financial disaster for the Scuderia, however a capacity-turning element for Formula One itself. Can the aggregate of Hamilton's unmatched experience and Ferrari's relentless pursuit of excellence in the long run convey the identify another time to Maranello after years of close to misses, and the manner will his dynamic with Riccardo Adami and Charles Lear shape the enterprise's future? Will they form a powerhouse of collaboration, or will the competition within the organization deliver new stressful conditions? This partnership isn't pretty plenty. What takes location on the song? It's miles about reshaping the subculture and mindset of Ferrari. Hamilton's methodical approach, mixed with Ferrari's engineering innovation, must set a ultra-modern popular for achievement. The Tifosi's ardor, the media spotlight, and the expectations surrounding this collaboration create in surroundings like no other, but with great expectations comes extraordinary strain, and the road to the pinnacle may not be clean. Can Hamilton thrive within the uniquely extreme environment of Ferrari, wherein every lap and each selection is scrutinized like nowhere else? And then there may be the query of teamwork. Leclerc has been Ferrari's golden celebrity. However, now he shares the degree with one of the maximum accomplished drivers. In statistics, can their mutual appreciate translate into synergy that lifts the entire group, or will their aggressive natures ignite a rivalry that steals the headlines? One aspect is certain: this partnership may be one of the most carefully watched and debated in cutting-edge Formula One records.